Hello, friendos! My name is Nez, and today we're going to be taking a look at all of the currently revealed operators for Arknights Endfield. We'll give our first impressions, we'll read their bios, we'll judge their initial designs. The technical test for Endfield will take place starting this weekend, so if there's any new information that comes out of that, it won't be included here. So, we have the one and only Angelina. This place is totally unlike Rhodes Island, it's all very new to me. Angelina is a Rhodes Island operator dispatched to Endfield. A gifted combatant, she has also mastered the extremely rare anti-gravity aspect of the Originium arts. She was assigned to the Endfield Partnership Program shortly after leaving Warfaren's facilities. Angelina remains sunny and optimistic self with a dash of anxiety but plenty of hope for the future. This surprised Warfaren and made her somewhat nostalgic as well. Apparently there's a partnership program between Endfield and Rhodes Island, so originally we thought that Endfield was a subsidiary or a development of Rhodes Island, but apparently they're two separate institutions, and that's why they have a partnership program, an exchange program, and now Angelina is part of this? Warfaren is already centuries old. Somewhere along the timeline, she's definitely still alive and still in charge of Rhodes Island. Her design is definitely inspired by her Bloodline of Combat skin in original Arknights. She has a lot less belts. I think Leduc was like to LM7, you have way too many belts on this. You know we can't render this in 3D, right? She's once again got these science doohickeys that we don't know what are for. A lot of them have these science doohickeys. We see her tail. We've never actually seen Angelina's tail in any of her current skins. She has this neck brace. What is this neck brace for? Maybe she could use her gravity powers to turn her body super heavy now, and she could manipulate G-forces. That's why she has a neck brace. So even though we don't see the Originium crystals anywhere visible on her body, we still see the Rhodes Island patented tracker on her wrist. Before she would wear it on her neck, but now there's a brace there, so she's wearing it on her left hand. The futuristic thingy-majiggies on her, like the breast, the neck brace, and this thing are weird. They're definitely Endfield specific design aesthetics. So yeah, that's Angelina. Definitely excited to see more of her involvement in Endfield. You can quote me right now, 100%. Angelina is gonna be the very first banner character. So anyway, the last two characters. We got Chen Qianyu from Hongshan. Let me show off a few moves this time. What do you think? Chen Qianyu is a specialist operator of Endfield Industries and serves as Perlica's personal security detail. As a scion of the Lung bloodline, Chen has a strong physique and is extremely talented. She has studied tactics and martial arts since a young age. Training gave her outstanding combat capabilities and a mental fortitude rarely seen in people her age. Truth and justice are the guiding tenets of Chen's life. She will never compromise on the matters of principle, regardless of the circumstance. So, we have Chen too. Apparently, she's the scion of the Lung bloodline. They're the youngest descendant of a bloodline. We know that Chen herself is related to many a Yanese noble. She has family in Yan. I honestly think it is what it is. They're never gonna do descendants of characters because of the parasocial nature of gacha games. If they ever tell us that Chen got married to someone and had a baby, I think people would riot. So, they're never gonna tell us that. From the original images that we got a year back, Endfield originally had a black and yellow color scheme, but now they changed it up. They updated Chen to have a blue and white color scheme, which I honestly like better than the black and yellow. I know I've seen people complain that they like the yellow and black better, but I think the white and blue looks very good on Chen. She seems more hoity-toity. She's wearing that one-piece dress with the small apron on the front. She got this vest with the sleeves on the side. She got that happy-go-lucky personality. We saw from the stickers that they released a while ago on the Endfield Twitter that she is goofy as hell. She's way more goofy than Chen. Since Leduc is not giving us an armpit window this time, he's giving us a forearm window. I think we're innovating on fetishes beyond seeing what we know in current day. I think this is a future fetish. We don't see the vision just yet. The forearm window, definitely an interesting choice in character aesthetics. She's definitely giving off a bit of those Chinese dress vibes. The top of her inner layer feels like Chinese dress, and then we got this mini skirt on the bottom. And so far, I think she's one of the more well-designed characters that have been revealed so far. We still don't know what the faction Hongshan is. It might be a Lungmen or Yan-related faction. So anyway, we have our final revealed character, Fjall, who is an Endfield character. Think before you act, Administrator. It's hard to believe that the soft-spoken and polite Korlek Fjall was the legendary beast slayer from the Order of Steel Oath. But the former warrior has grown tired of the endless carnage and battle. After leaving the order, Korlek returned to the civilization band and took up the medical profession. After multiple disappointments, Korlek eventually and finally agreed to join Enfield Industries. I personally think we don't have enough of rugged warriors that have abandoned violent ways to become doctors in Arknights. Just make more Sarias, make more Shinings, make more Gavials. You have a lot of Harmesses in Arknights. He's giving off a lot of vibes reminiscent of multiple different characters like Theresis. He feels like a younger version of Theresis. He also feels like Cicero. So far, I think Fjall is very well designed. He's not overly designed in the futuristic techno doohickeys like everyone else is. It's more subdued. He's got that lab coat, and then he's got a knife because we have to know that he's a badass of some sort. Is he just using wire as his ponytail clip? He has a bunch of ear piercings on his top ears. I see we're still going for the quadruple ears in Endfield. Never change, Arknights. That's also never going to be explained whatsoever. Never going to be explained. I do feel like many of the initial designs that we have for Endfield are super safe and marketable. There's nothing to love or hate about them, aside from Wolfguard, but that's that's a me issue, I guess. But they're super safe, they're super marketable. It is what it is, let's say it. They're pretty pale looking. There's not a lot of melanin going around. Hopefully, Enfield can have a lot more color in their skin tones eventually as they add more different types of characters. Hopefully, they could also bring back more of the unique silhouettes that we have in current Arknights. Because as we see it now, plenty of the silhouettes that we have in Enfield are super similar. They have very similar body types. We have Slender Woman, Twinkie, lanky, skinny guy. Slender Woman but tall. Slender Woman but a bit busty. Slender Woman but huge ass. And then another Twinkie, lanky, tall guy. So eventually, I do want to see them branch out into the types of designs that made Arknights what it is. I'm not talking about our own Slender Women like Surtur. I'm talking about the designs that get people rabid. The designs like Mountain. Mountain is straight up a Bara furry. Like, this is not a safe, marketable design. No shot. But people love Mountain. Like Jay's a fishball vendor. He's just a dude with vitiligo. Those aren't just scars on his skin. This is actually a skin type that some people have where pigments on their skin cannot have melanin. Then we have Durans like Myrtle. I want to see Durans in Endfield. We got the robots. I want robots playable in Arknights Endfield. I don't want to just have humanoid characters. The characters in Arknights all have something unique to them. Even if you're not a fan of some of them, each of them definitely has a niche that they're catering to. But so far in Endfield, it all feels pretty safe, pretty marketable. And I guess it is what it is because those are the starting characters that you're trying to sell to non-Arknights players. And not gonna lie, I will admit, Arknights could use a bit more melanin for my taste. Come on, dog. We can't just look to Thorns and think he's our token brown guy. Come on. I definitely want Arknights Endfield to have just as varied or even more varied character designs than original Arknights, because this is what makes Arknights. All of these unique looking characters. So anyway, that's my soapbox on character design. So my main worry is that they're gonna have similar body types for many of the characters. But as we know in Arknights, that is not the case. As of now, all of the character designs are pretty safe. Ending thoughts on Fjall, he's pretty okay. Not much to say about him. He might also have a coochie guard right here. He has a dick guard. He needs to protect his cock from all of you horny motherfuckers. I saw the retweets on this guy's character reveal. I see you horny motherfuckers go feral over this man's. So anyway, that should be our first impressions on all of the currently revealed characters for Arknights Endfield. For sure, there are definitely going to be more before the game launches, so stay tuned to that. If you friendos have any thoughts of your own, if you have any agreements or disagreements with me, put them down in the comments down below. But once again, my name is Nez, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you all next time for some more Arknights Endfield content.